God Carnival is powered by Digicel, better connected this carnival. KFC, it's finger-licking good. White Oak, for the culture. Blue Waters, fed responsibly. Stamina Energy, fuel your carnival with stamina energy. Sunshine Snacks, Orchard, the perfectly natural choice. Caminos Properties International Limited, Mirage & Son Jewelers, trusted since 1945. Punchy Punch, your carnival pumping fuel. Creamy Novelties, live a little. And Next 99.1 FM, a member of the TTT Limited Media Network.
All that we align up to the stars up above. Let we dance now, take a chance now with me. And we go jump till morning. Look, the moon gone sleeping. Tell them we not leaving till the last drop of a canal is madness in the capital.
I am Kiyomi Seret Peregrinade, known as the Supreme Orthographer. For 2018, the mentoring by the masters, one of the mentors was Felix Edinburgh. And I saw that they were doing the Peregrinade. I didn't know anything about the character at that time. The first day of class, everybody in the class were poets. I am a visual artist. And they started talking about the character, and Mr. Felix mentioned that the character is a talking character, and you have to do performances and you have to write speech. And I sitting there and I'm like, okay, I don't think that I am cut out for this. Anybody who knows me out of character, I am a very shy person. I would not speak in public. In costume, I am the Supreme Orthographer, not Kiyomi Seret. So I am able to go out in front of audience and dance, masquerade, give speeches. I am the Peregrinade, the triumphant wordsmith of Trinidad and Tobago's Carnival. I am a born entertainer, historian, musician, poet, storyteller, composer, and well-regarded scholar. They call me the Poor Pero, for I spell words with melody, harmony, expression, and tempo. So there's the Pero and there's the Peregrinade. What I am portraying is the Peregrinade. You refer to the character as the Poor Pero. And the Peregrinade costume is rags, that is recycled material, recycled fabrics and stuff like that. So I added my own artistic touch to it in terms of me being a visual artist. I just had to add something extra. For Carnival 2020, my son, he was always imitating me. While rehearsing and stuff like that, he knew the lines, he repeated, he's forever supportive. Last year, he said, while I took him up from school, right? And on our way home, he said, Ma, I know how to say your speech, you know. I know your speech. I could spell countryman. And I did drive, and I said, hey, you could say my speech, let me hear you. Right? And he said it so perfect. I said, you know what? You need to get a costume. But of course, Kiani there. So when Kiani hear Kimoni getting costume, Kiani said, Ma, I could say a speech too, you know.
I can spell penmanship for you as only the Peregrinade can do. Listen. Suppose there was a man who used to sell pen. People call him penman when penman save enough money and he buy a ship. When people see the ship, they say, hey, look, penmanship. And that is how the Peregrinade does spell penmanship.
It was more than just getting them into costume and having them recite my speech. It was more about teaching them about our culture.
I am going to spell the word elementary for you as only the Peregrinade can do. Listen. L was Aubrey Sampson's son, and from birth he was a real crybaby. For any and everything went wrong, you could have find L lamenting by crying his eyes out under the tree. When his fish died, he lamented under the tree. When his dog died, he lamented under the tree. Even when he lost one side of shoe, L lamented under the tree. So the spelling is clear to see that since L was always lamenting under the tree, the villagers named it L Lamentary. And that's how the Peregrinade does spell the word elementary. would like to tell other children that the history and the different traditional characters, it could help them learn a lot from it. And if is a shy child, one day he would go out just like me. I was shy before, and one day, the first day I touched the stage, I was like, I forgot about all that and I just did my best.
I wish that more young people or persons around my age would get involved. And I would really like people to know and feel, to get the experience of these characters. I mean, look at me. Once you get involved, that's it.
I feel like I run in town again. Jump and shake the ground again. Wave with all my friends and them. No place like home. Till the last drop of a canal is madness in the capital. So I feel like I run in town again. Jump and shake the ground again. Wave with all my friends and them. No place like home.
Wayne Henry, co-founder of Vale. Vale started 30 years ago. It was a little house line. My friends and I, we decided to get together, invite a few people, college friends and university friends studying in Jamaica, Barbados, and the likes of the US and so forth. And it was a lime at the house, bring a bottle. That was in 1993. The next year, people were asking if we were going to do it. Hey, Wayne, are you going to do it? The bring a bottle ended up coming out of my pocket and one of the other co-founders, Robert Thompson. So we decided, hey, let's just ask people to pay a small donation and we'll buy the drinks up front. So in 1994, you could say, was born the concept of a drinks inclusive kind of event. My mom and my sister, and they would, provide the food. And it was at my house at 31 Amethyst Avenue on the front lawn. The very first time, 75 people. It was the only breakfast party happening at that time. So, the original breakfast party. And now numbers have grown to like 3,500. We moved out of the Vale in 2013, not really wanting to move out because Vale is where, it started. The Vale Diamond Vale is where we're all from. However, we had to move. It had gotten too big of an event, and we moved to Santa Cruz in Drumana, where we are now. Every year is always special. Different people show up. People just come and have a good time. They can't have enough of it. I guess that's why it's going for 30 years. But it's also an event where Vale Vibe is recognizing everybody as a VIP. So there's no VIP area. Once you enter the event, you are treated and function like everybody else in the event, regardless of what your background is. We really share a piece of Trinidad in this event. It's all Caribbean food. We use a lot of the local brands to be a part of it, so we showcase our food, our drinks, our music, our people. That is what Vale is about. And usually when we do Vale abroad and we export it, we export the culture. Okay, I just wish everybody to be safe this Carnival. I want, our young people to embrace what we have and to take it and learn from it, and, they can do this themselves, We actually do Vale to donate and support people. So the funds we've actually donated over 700,000 TT dollars over the 30 years to the elderly, to schools, to sports organizations, and people in need. Wanarima International event promoter. I've been doing promotions for a while. Did a Juve event a couple years ago in Arima. And now this is the first time we'll be doing Indiglo Worldwide Affair, to be held on February 3rd at the River Ranch Resort, Blanchard's Road, Arima. You can expect an experience of your lifetime. That's basically how we are dubbing it. We are trying to bring an experience that has never been felt before in Arima. We actually are bringing artists, some of the best in the business, to Arima, because everybody tend to just do Port of Spain. So we are focusing mainly from Mokoya to Toko, that kind of range. So trying to bring that experience to the east. And it should be something wonderful to experience. With this year being the first year of Indiglo Worldwide Affair, we are bringing some of the top entertainers in the business, starting with Lyrical.
Girl, I'm addicted, and no rehab can help me. Your body like a magnet, and just like Siamese twins, I want to stick on. No separation, I want to stick on. You think say that's cool, you make me want say, oh my girl, you bend down and shake that thing, now I don't know how to function. Oh my girl, you make my wall pen on me knee and put a ring on your hand. Oh my girl, why you only want tease me up in this trap? Let me see how I go manage. How much from me go take till we falling. I party and straight till morning. I done on the way to the next fete, look it calling. Woman back on all day, keep it pouring, no stopping. Look how me a done, shaking.
We have Ding Dong, GBM Neutron, we have Wadix, we have Terran, and obviously there's many more who's gonna probably stop in and participate, because we have friends. We have a lot of friends who is trying to get on board, but as again, no sponsors, so we have to manage what we're dealing with.
Woman and alcohol to start the bacchanal. Bring bumpers with jamming all of them. So behavior nothing.
The response and the feedback has been tremendous. We are not young fellas anymore, so we're trying to deal with the mature crowd, especially with what's going on in the country. And I think we're on the right path. After this event here for Carnival, we'll be also bringing to the environs of Arima an event called Arima Nice, which is taking place around Arima Borday, strictly focusing on Arima and environs. And a lot of people don't know Arima started the Borday celebration back in the day, and for some reason the handlers were the wrong handlers, so it fell off. So now we're trying to bring back that energy.
Hey folks, it's your girl Nadia Batson, singer, songwriter, and band leader. Artform, the market open. I will be very honest, at the beginning of 24, I was considering taking my concert outside of Carnival, mainly because one, Carnival 2024 is a very, very short season, and I started thinking about my fans and how they would have to spend, and people are definitely going to make choices in terms of fetting and where they want to go, and my fans said absolutely not. You have to have Artform. You are not moving it from Carnival. And so I decided, yes, we're gonna go with it. It is February the 3rd at Normandy, under the trees, the market open. At Artform, of course, my dear friends, Voicey is gonna be there, Lyrical is gonna be there, Patrice Roberts is gonna be there. I'm hoping my good friend Kes is going to be there as well. He should be there as well. But I do have a star-studded cast again this year, so it's good vibes. I feel as though when you've established yourself as a household name, you need to have a space where you can connect with your fans, with your supporters, with people who love all of your music, or most of your music, because a lot of times I would get off stage even now and they'll be like, you didn't sing so-and-so, you didn't sing da-da-da-da. And that's because you're limited by time too. So I feel as though I like to use my concert as a place just for connection and networking, and just be able to continue that relationship that I have with my fans. It's very, very, very important. It is not just a concert, it is an experience. It is, you walk through the doors, you really, really feel like a sense of, oh, this is a nice vibe inside of here. This is, and everybody friendly and smiling faces and color and happiness. So I'm hoping to see everyone there on February 3rd
at normally.
Always brilliant and humble. Now and again I might stumble, but I never lost my way. 'Cause there was always something inside of me. I feel like I run in tongue again. Jump and shake the ground again. We with all my friends and them. No place like home. Till the last drop of a canal is madness in the capital. So I feel like I run in tongue again. Jump and shake the ground again. We with all my friends and them. No place like home.
My name is Siobhan Subaru, and I am the creative director and CEO of Siobhan Subaru Label, SS Label, and Loving Me Clothing. Siobhan Subaru Label is timeless. That's just what it is. When I started in COVID, I had to hide to buy fabric to make masks. From there, we were able to invest in some machinery and then invest in some more. I mean, it's not as simple as I'm making it sound, you know, a lot of marketing, a lot of pushing, a lot of just putting myself out there. Fast forward to now, we are importing our own fabrics, we are designing our own fabrics, which is really exciting. My role, definitely like number one, equipping women in a safe environment where they could work. That is that's the reason, my driving factor for doing what I do. Giving clients beautiful pieces that they could just wear and rewear and have, and that are Caribbean made, that they could wear proudly from the Caribbean. And while also my biggest role is to definitely support designers, carnival bands, and to make Trinidad and Tobago a hub for designing and production and different things like that. This is our highest season for sure, because we have so many designs now, we have so many different lines. So we have like all-inclusive lines, so like we will do like metallic or shiny mesh items, or even just like items with puffy sleeves, anything that you could kind of elevate your look with, but also be able to rewear it. A lot of our clients, you know, they like the customer service that we give, and also that it's custom made to their bodies so that they can feel confident in every single fet that they go. So we cover fetwear from poolside to boat cruises, all-inclusives. I would say like our top two categories would be all-inclusives and brunch. SSL, it's always about staying true to yourself, being comfortable, sexy, and authentic. We want to be a house that is characterized by quality, ethical practices, and just great customer service. I am super blessed to have an amazing team, and also my clients. We have a lot of repeat clients, like y'all are all beautiful, big up yourselves.
Time for some rubber talk, and I'm not gonna fool myself. I don't really know how to do that anymore. As a matter of fact, I'm giving you a modern take on Old Mass. But if you haven't realized, we've been giving you guys a little bit of spice, if you will, in your carnival. All the things that you need to add to your calendar, because they're a little different. So whether it's the only event for that calendar day or those that blend two worlds. Last time around, we gave you Pan and DJ, and this time, Low Stripe with Fet Yard is giving you Old Mass in the Fet scene. So let's see if anybody could give us some real rubber talk. There we go. Well, we're still a little shaky, but I found my first midnight rubber, and I want to know if you can give me some rubber talk.
I mean, I could try it.
The theme is a look. It's fashion. It is the vibe.
I am from a land called San Fernando. Not known for much except Hills and Calypso. But tonight it's known for its fashion and style because I am here not just for a while, but until the end of the night when me and the Rum had to fight. Who knows, I might stay here until daylight.
And that, my friends, is rubber talk. I found me my second rubber of the night, and that means you had to give me rubber talk.
Can't do rubber talk right now, you know. I drink some head, so.
That's fair. That's fair. But I do get the costume though, because he is a midnight robber. Not even blowing the whistle, because this is the second fight we bouncing up in. The last time I met you, you were a sailor. Oh Lord, how are we doing this? The last time I met you, you were a sailor. Tonight, what kind of robber are you?
Midnight robber.
So find the next robber.
Good night.
That's a rubber talk.
Good night. Today, that's why partying.
And what was your thought when you heard about the midnight rubber concept with the party?
This is very, very cultural. You know, mixing the modern with the traditional. And I heard about the sailor mask last year, so I was like, yeah, this is the vibe, midnight rubber this year.
Did you make it to the sailor mask last year?
No, that's why I make it this year.
I have wanted to do this all night, and you have created the opportunity for me to do this. Valmiki Maharaj, the creative behind the Lost Tribe, and ultimately behind Fet Yard. Val, what was happening when you decided this is what you want to do?
You mean decide what I'm doing in life, or you mean decide what I want to do in Fet Yard? Fet Yard, we'll give a simpler question. Honestly, I just feel like there's too much of a divide between what we're calling traditional mass and pop culture, fashion culture. And I felt like the best way to be able to bridge that divide is to give people an experiential moment, to be able to not only see a midnight rubber, see a character in front of a party, but rather to be a part of it, you know, dress up like it.
So I'm asking everybody to do rubber talk, and I don't know, what you have for me?
I's the midnight rubberess.
Oh wow, okay.
And I have on a fancy dress, a big hat, and that is that.
All right. I can take it, I can take it. As much as I have on my big hat and I'm full midnight rubber, you like it. I know, I'm feeling it. This is new midnight rubber 2024. This is your carnival though, because we have not heard from Kerwin Duba for the longest time, and I just needed to summarize for me. This carnival, we have Banderella, we have Must Go Back Home, we have real different genres, real different vibes. What's the energy for 2024 from Kerwin?
Just good energy. Just a reinvention of thyself, and that's about it. I just needed to reset, reinvent, relaunch, and
let it go for 2024. Talk. But I found the perfect fete to add to my calendar. It gives me old and new the opportunity to play the mass in the fete, and it's the perfect way to end this episode of God Carnival. So yeah, I can practice next year.
We are Paragoners and we are Carnival.
I'm Nadia Batson, singer, songwriter, and band leader, and I am Carnival.
Nigel Maloney, also known as JT, event promoter, I am Carnival.
I am Siobhan Subero, I am a fashion designer, I am Carnival.
Wayne Henry, Vale Vibes, I am Carnival.
Hey, pass me the button, put a girl in front of me. Pass me the button, put a girl in front of me. Can't wait for the road, put a girl in front of me. Brooklyn, oh Lord, wait to the road, put a girl in front of me. On the road and I beat it like a bottle is jam. Thunder, they say that it's flooding in town, cause it's only bumpers raining. All the girls are wetting it down, flood come. Thunder, they say that it's storming in town. I see weatherman and I say all the girls are wetting it down, flood come.
God Carnival was powered by Digicel, better connected this carnival. KFC, it's finger-licking good. White Oak, for the culture. Blue Waters, fed responsibly. Stamina Energy, fuel your carnival with stamina energy. Sunshine Snacks, Orchard, the perfectly natural choice. Caminos Properties International Limited, Mirage & Son Jewelers, trusted since 1945. Punchy Punch, your carnival pumping fuel. Creamy Novelties, live a little. And Next 99.1 FM, a member of the TTT Limited Media Network.